Hello, I'm here again. Now, that's Domino. Of course it is. You know Domino by now. She's cool. Now then, I think I'm rambling on off a completely different tangent. But the Airbus A380, I thought was the right way to go. But then Boeing came up with the Dreamliner, and that seemed to be the one to go to. And smaller capacity of passengers, and it could go. It was like a smaller intercontinental thing rather than a big, going from Russia, Australia to Britain. Oh, look, Domino settled. Anyway, that's by the way. I'm rambling on, but there was a British Airways A380 was in Dallas. I think it was coming to Heathrow, and it took off. And I always despise this when they say it dumped fuel. I mean, nobody ever said anything about it. Imagine how many tons of fuel go into the ocean, because that's where they dump it. They don't dump it on bloody Joe Blogg's back garden. And how does that affect the wildlife and the fish and all the rest of it? But anyway, that's a bloody another argument for another day. But it's yeah, but like I say, I've had a bowel movement. I'm sorry, I didn't want to say it, but I've had to bloody say it. And they had to return this A380 back to Dallas. I think it was back to Heathrow. The flight was from Dallas, DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, to bloody London Heathrow, LHR. And, oh, look, Domino's ears flicking. Goodness gracious, are you listening to me? Because nobody else is. I don't know why I bloody do this. Anyway, that's by the way. I think the A380 is done. And I'm very sad about that. You know, it's an ugly looking beast when you compare it to the 747. Goodness gracious, 747-400. Oh, what a beautiful plane. Anyway, I'm digressing. So they've had to take this bloody Airbus A380 back to Dallas, and they've had to redistribute the passengers in any which way they can. They're not telling us at the moment, but they'll have got the passengers home. Or the customers or passengers these days. I don't know. I would call them passengers, but they numpties call them customers. Well, they are customers because they're paying a price for something. But anyway, that's by the way. So there you go. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know. So it's another blow to the A380. Sorry, A340. I don't know. It's a very ugly plane, but I mean, I've never been on it. I've been on a, I've been on a lot of planes, but hey, tell you what, Saab A340. Goodness gracious me, there was I don't think the cabin was pressurised. There was liquid falling out the bloody top of the bloody plane. I'm telling you, it was a dread. That was from it was called McCarran Airport back then. They've renamed it the Harris Reid, is it, or something like that, because McCarran had done something naughty in his past. To not Lake Mead, Salt Lake City. Oh my God, that was a terrible plane. Goodness gracious. Turboprop. Goodness gracious me. I survived it. Anyway, that's by the bloody way. That was going back, oh goodness gracious. That had been in the early 2000s, early 2000s. Anyway, there you go. So, hey, here's little Domino. So, the A380, I think, is on its way out. And it's a sad thing, but it is. It's going to go. Anyway. Ta-ta, like me, we all have to go at some time. Ta-ta.